Welcome to SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself, Assistant Professor Deepa Agarwal from ITCS Department. In this video, I am going to explain the topic event handling. It is for SYIT Semester 4 students and is a part of Core Java. So first we'll see what is event handling. Changing the state of an object is known as an event. For example, click on button, dragging mouse, etc. The java.awt.event package provides many event classes and listener interfaces for event handling. It is a mechanism to control the events and to decide what should happen after an event occurs. To handle the events, Java follows a delegation model. It has sources and listeners. Sources are nothing but it is to generate from the source. Events are generated from the source. There are various sources like buttons, check boxes, list, menu item, choice, scroll bars, text components, windows, etc. to generate the events. Listeners are used for handling the events generated from the source. Each of these listeners represents interfaces that are responsible for handling events. Now we'll see the types of events. There are two types of events, foreground events and background events. Foreground events are the events that require user interaction to generate, that is, foreground events are generated due to interaction by the user on components in GUI. Interactions are nothing but clicking on a button, scrolling the scroll bar, cursor movements, etc. Background events that don't require interactions by users to generate are known as background events. Example of these events are operating system failures or interrupts, operation completion, etc. Now we see event delegation model. Java uses an event delegation model. Every time a user interacts with a component on the GUI, events are generated. Events are component specific. Events are objects that store information like the type of event that occurred, the source of the event, the time of an event, to name a few. Once the event is generated, then the event is passed to other objects which handle or react to the event, thus the term event delegation. The objects which react to or handle the events are called event listeners. Flow of event handling. A source generates an event and sends it to one or more listeners registered with the source. Once event is received by the listener, they process the event and then return. Events are supported by a number of Java packages like java.util, java.awt and java.awt.event. User interaction with a component is required to generate an event. The object of the respective event class is created automatically after event generation and it holds all the information of the event source. The newly created object is passed to the methods of the registered listeners. The method executes and returns the result. By having a class implement a listener interface, it can contain code to handle an event. However, unless an instance of the class is registered with the component, the code will never be executed. These are the methods for registering listeners. First we'll see JButton methods. Add action listener, add change listener, add item listener, and for JList method, add list selection listener. So these are few examples. Now we'll see the different event classes and their listeners. First is action event. For that, action listener is there. An event that indicates that a component defined action occurred, like a button click or selecting an item from the menu item list. For adjustment event, there is a adjustment listener. The adjustment event is emitted by an adjustable object like scroll bar. For component event, there is a component listener, an event that indicates that a component moved, the size change or change its visibility. Container event, for that container listener is there. When a component is added to a container or removed from it, then this event is generated by a container object. For focus event, there is a focus listener, and these are focus related events which include focus, focus in, focus out and blur. For item event, there is item listener, an event that indicates whether an item was selected or not. For key event, there is a key listener, an event that occurs due to a sequence of key presses on the keyboard. For a mouse event, there are two listeners. First is mouse listener and second is mouse motion listener. The events that occur due to the user interaction with the mouse. Mouse wheel event, for this mouse wheel listener is there, an event that specifies that the mouse wheel was rotated in a component. For text event, there is a text listener, an event that occurs when an object's text changes. For window event, there is a window listener, an event which indicates whether a window has changed its status or not. Now we'll see advantages of event handling. The benefit of this approach is that the user interface logic is completely separated from the logic that generates the event. The user interface element is able to delegate the processing of an event to the separate piece of code. In this model, listener needs to be registered with the source object so that the listener can receive the event notification. This is an efficient way of handling the event because the event notifications are sent only to those listeners that want to receive them. Now we'll see the uppercase converter example. You can see first we have to click on upper J button. It generates an action event. Event object is sent to an action listener that is registered with the upper button, and then action listener handles in action perform method. The goal of this example, when upper button is pressed, the text in the text field will be converted to uppercase and appended into the text area. When clear button is pressed, both the text field and the text area will be cleared. Now there is one more example, that is mouse event. For that, first we have to create a class that extends applet and implements an interface. After that, we have to initialize applet by using the init method, and then add or register the listener to source for receiving notification. Each type of event has its own listener, like add type listener, add mouse listener, etc. Then implement the method to receive the process these notifications. You can see there are 5 methods: mouse entered, mouse pressed, mouse clicked, mouse exited and mouse released. Then components of event handling are the following: event source, button, checkbox, action listener interface, the mouse listener, and event classes is mouse event. Now, so first we have to import all the packages. Then we initialize the different variables like int mouse x equal to 0, int mouse y equal to 0. Then we initialize the init method, and then we'll write the different methods like mouse enter method, then mouse exited method, mouse click method, mouse pressed method, mouse released methods. So in this way we can create a mouse event example. This is the output, you can see. So this is all about the event handling. Thank you.